Right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6.
New tonight, one suspect has been caught in the murder investigation involving a Moses Lake area teenager.
Also,
I'm proud to be here testifying for the first time as Attorney General and actually for the first time ever in support of House Bill 1163.
gun rights back in the spotlight as state lawmakers debate a bill that would tighten gun laws in Washington. Our Dan Hansen will explain.
Plus,
the bill has passed subject to signatures.
Debate in Olympia around parents' rights in education, taking an interesting turn. Albert James has that story.
And Stacy has your first alert forecast for the weekend as the news begins right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
We begin with breaking news tonight. The Washington State Patrol just issued an Amber Alert for a 2-year-old named Kamara Vega. She went missing today from Seattle. They say she has black hair, is about 3 feet tall, weighs 50 to 70 pounds. She was last seen wearing Mickey Mouse pajamas and white shoes.
The child was last seen right around, or the child was last seen with, 47-year-old Kiana Marks, who is 5'2", weighs about 115 pounds, black hair and brown eyes. Marks was last seen wearing a black jacket with a gray hoodie and black pants. They could be riding in a 2020 gray Dodge Challenger. The license plate is BVM6985.
If you see them or know where they might be, please call 911 immediately. And good evening. Thank you so much for joining us as we end the work week together. I'm Wendy Redmond.
And I'm Austin Reed. It is March the 28th.
Gun rights, those are back in the spotlight as state lawmakers debate a bill that would tighten gun laws in the form of a new permit before you can buy.
New at 6, Apple Valley News Now's Dan Hansen breaks down what this all means.
I'm proud to be here testifying for the first time as Attorney General and actually for the first time ever in support of House Bill 1163. I chose this bill to make the first time that I testify because I believe that this bill is a measure that will save lives.
Those are the words of Attorney General Nick Brown addressing the Washington Law and Senate Committee. House Bill 1163 proposes a significant change to firearm regulations requiring a permit before purchasing a gun. To get this permit, applicants must undergo fingerprinting, complete a safety training program, and pass a stricter background check conducted by the Washington State Patrol. That screening will check for outstanding warrants, pending charges, or mental health issues. Additionally, the bill mandates detailed records of all firearm transfers and introduces new reporting requirements for permits and concealed pistol licenses. Attorney General Brown emphasized that Washington has already implemented elements of a strong permitting system and believes House Bill 1163 builds on that foundation.
We are not doing enough currently to protect people.
On Thursday, House Bill 1163 passed the Senate Law and Justice Committee, but opponents argued the measure infringes on constitutional rights.
The Second Amendment limits the government's ability to infringe on an individual's right, your right to keep and bear arms.
Klein argues the bill creates a paradox, requiring a permit to buy a gun, but mandating live firearm training before obtaining a permit. She claims this could effectively block first-time gun ownership.
This will allow Washington to end the lawful sale of firearms through red tape and excessive fees while ignoring the actual problem. That's criminals.
If passed, Washington would join at least a dozen other states with permit-to-purchase laws. Dan Hansen, Apple Valley News Now.
Dan, thank you. Before we get to the rest of the day's headlines,
we do need to get a check on weather and see what's going to be happening this weekend. Let's send it over now to Stacy Lee.
Happy Friday, the weekend here, and yes, it's been very overcast, kind of feeling like November, but it's actually, the end of March. Showers are going to decrease tonight. Look for temperatures fairly warmish, but cooler than we've been seeing, and very chilly tonight in the Yakima and Kittitas Valley. close to 40 tonight in the other areas. All right, let's take a look at our weather pattern tomorrow. Again, active, but mainly for the Cascades in the morning. Those snow showers will start to taper off. We're going to see pretty much clearing skies here in the eastern part of the state. Most of that activity gone by Saturday night, so a little bit of a break between systems because we're not done. Let's plan your day tomorrow. Chilly out the door in the Yakima and Kittitas Valley, but overall we remain dry, maybe a little cloudy to start your day, but not too bad out there all day long. So look for those stray showers and thunderstorms tapering off tonight, clearing out for the weekend. We're keeping our eyes on the river, creeks, and streams as they've been rising all week long. Be very careful if you're going to be recreating this weekend near any water. And mountain snow, that will continue to kick up tonight through tomorrow morning, tapering off by the midday. Lots more to get to in my First Alert full weather forecast. Austin, Wendy.
All right, Stacy, thank you for that. Following up now on the fire along the Yakima Delta, which started last Sunday, the city of Richland now says it is 100% contained and secured along the perimeter. We already told you about that, but officials now saying that the impacted areas may continue to emit smoke and smolder. So they are asking residents to not call 911 if they see smoke in this area to preserve resources for other emergencies.
Wildfire activity begins to pick up across the country. In Washington, Department of Natural Resources fire personnel say they are getting some valuable pre-season training in by responding to out-of-state assignments. Right now, more than 55 agency firefighter leadership personnel and multiple strike teams of engines are deployed across Texas, Oklahoma, Missouri, Arkansas, North Carolina, and South Carolina. According to the National Interagency Fire Center, 28 large uncontained fires are burning nationwide, with 22 of those being in the southern geographic area. So far this year, nearly 15,000 wildfires have burned some 700,000 acres across the United States. That's well above the 10-year averages of less than 9,000 wildfires and a little more than 615,000 acres.
New at 6 now, we're going to head to the Yakima area. Heads up for people who live near the Yakima Training Center. Army units on the base are now conducting live fire exercises. They actually started earlier today, but they will continue until Monday the 31st. Officials say noise from these training sessions may be louder than usual. They do tell us this is routine training conducted periodically to maintain a high level of readiness for the military personnel involved.
The Yakima Health District is reporting a significant increase in tuberculosis cases, specifically in the tribal lands and Lower Valley. Cases of TB have increased among Native Americans with common signs such as persistent cough and fever. With 16 confirmed cases, health officials are urging residents to report all confirmed or suspected cases to the Yakima Health District.
New at 6 now, a Pasco man was sentenced to 125 months in prison for trafficking fentanyl. Officials say 32-year-old Leonardo Martinez will spend 125 months in prison, followed by 5 years of supervised release.
So court documents show Richland police responded to a domestic issue involving Martinez on May 20th of 2022. RPD say officers asked Martinez to leave, but he refused and tried to assault an officer. Martinez was arrested and they found a handgun, but at the time of his arrest, he was not legally allowed to have a firearm. Cops then searched his vehicle and they found another handgun, plus more than 10,000 fentanyl pills, more than $72,000 in cash, meth, a digital scale, and 3 cell phones.
Developing tonight, authorities have arrested a suspect in connection with the March 21st homicide of a 14-year-old boy on Loop Drive in Moses Lake. According to Moses Lake Police, 18-year-old Matthew Valdez was taken into custody earlier this morning in Beaverton. That's right outside Portland, Oregon. Detectives have identified 3 suspects in the incident, which left 2 17-year-olds, a 12-year-old, and a 26-year-old wounded. According to MLPD, 20-year-old Jose Beltran Rodriguez is still at large.
A flower shop in Richland, which made headlines for the previous owner's settlement of a discrimination lawsuit, is now closing. That settlement was for $5,000 for apparently refusing to create flower arrangements for a same-sex couple. After new ownership by Kim Solom, Arlene's Flowers and Gifts on Lee Boulevard said they were all about creating beautiful flower arrangements for everyone in the community. There was no reason given for the closure, but we do know it will take place March 31st. The contentious debate in Olympia around parents' rights in education took a pretty interesting shift yesterday as the House bill trying to change those rights was amended to drop those changes.
And new at 6, Albert James shows us why adjustments to Initiative 2081 are still very much on the table and how opponents are responding to these developments.
The bill has passed subject to signatures.
House Bill 1296 passed out of a Senate committee on a party line vote Thursday morning. The bill establishes rights of students in education and a complaint process for schools that willfully don't follow state laws on harassment, student discipline, and other areas. Though the bill was amended by Democratic Senator Claire Wilson to drop language that made changes to the rights given to parents under last year's Initiative 2081. Wilson says changes will still be pursued by her Senate Bill 5181, but having separate bills handling separate issues keeps the efforts moving forward.
It was just a strategy and a way that both chambers kind of approach things, and then right now it's keeping all doors open and all windows open so we can make sure something ends on the other side.
Wilson argues the parents' rights needs to be updated as those passed by the initiative are in conflict with protections for student medical records established in state law.
You don't change a law in an initiative that then they conflict, and that was what was happening. Schools were saying, which one do we follow, because one says this and the other says that.
Committee Republicans say they appreciated the changes to the House bill, but still take issue with the overall effort as it still threatens parents' rights.
Public schools are the cornerstone of health, diverse and productive society. That statement I don't believe, because the traditional family and mother and father are the cornerstone of a nation. It's always been the cornerstone of a nation.
Let's Go Washington, the group that pushed the original Parents' Rights Initiative, previously filed initiatives aimed to repeal the House and Senate bills. A statement from a group spokesperson Thursday says in part, quote, "As the legislature tries to play games and keep secrets from parents, we will do whatever we must to ensure that parents are kept up to date with every decision pertaining to their children." The Senate bill, which contains the changes to parents' rights, is slated for a vote out of a House committee next week. In Olympia, I'm Albert James reporting.
Apple Valley News Now, live at 6, is just getting started. Still ahead, the Tulip Festival comes to our region, but when?
Plus.
Come see The Hobbit at ACT this weekend.
It's a performance to remember, brought to you by the Academy of Children's Theater in Richland.
Also, Stacy returns with a look at your weekend First Alert forecast. Hang tight.
Okay, y'all, we got 10 orders coming in.
Starting a business is never easy, but starting at 8 months pregnant, that's a different story. I couldn't slow down.
We were starting a business from the ground up.
People were showing up left and right, and so did our business needs. The Chase e-card made it easy. When you go for something big like this, your kids see that, and they believe they can do the same.
Earn unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase with the Chase Inc. Business Unlimited card from Chase for Business. Make more of what's yours.
Individuals, couples, and families, you could get a refund of up to $1,290 back on taxes paid last year, as well as refunds for 2023 and 2022. Learn more at workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov.
It only happens once a year. The McCurley dealership's spring cleaning event is here at McCurley Honda. And this March, your trade is worth more than ever. Right now, we're giving you an extra $500 off any vehicle purchase when you trade in a vehicle, plus special event savings on every new and pre-owned vehicle. And with exclusive low-rate financing, driving home a new ride has never been easier. Get to McCurley Honda today, where your trade is worth more this March.
Meet the Moore family. They switched from cable internet to Ziply Fiber and got so much more. Mr. Moore got more upload speed for next level gaming and live streaming to the masses. Mason Moore got even more done for his sneaker business, quickly uploading HD product demos and video conferencing without freezing.
Brad, you're on mute.
And now that her family doesn't need her for tech support, Mrs. Moore has more time to stream games into overtime.
Let's go!
Get more of what you love by switching to Ziply Fiber for $65 less per month than cable at ziplyfiber.com.
It's not easy being Mariano Morales' horse. He needs to ride to clients all the time. He does take care of him. He gets the insurance company to pay for medical bills, car repairs, even money for pain and suffering. Looks like it's going to be another busy day. Better get warmed up. After all, I am his best friend.
Hurt in a car wreck? Give me a call.
Big or small, we work them all.
I'm attorney Mariano Morales, the heavy hitter.
The heavy hitter is the one for you. Call 853-2222.
Yakima Federal Savings and Loan was founded in 1905 and has kept your money safe and sound for 120 years. Your deposits at YakFed help people buy homes and build strong communities. We believe in giving back, proudly supporting local events and organizations that make a difference where we all live and work. With 10 local branch locations, we're committed to our communities and keeping your money secure. Experience the difference. Call, click, or come by and make the switch today.
Hi, I'm Stacy Lee, and I'm inviting you on a holidays vacation tour. Join me as we experience New England's fall foliage, October 2nd to the 10th. Our journey begins with a tour of historic Boston. We then travel to New Hampshire's White Mountains to admire the spectacular colors, before ending our vacation in New York City with an included Broadway musical. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword Apple Valley, to request a brochure, watch a travel show, and book this tour.
Seattle battles Dallas in the Deep, Saturday at 7 on MeTV.
Welcome back, everybody. Spring is in full bloom and Middleton Farms is bursting with color.
That is for sure. Starting April 2nd, the Tulip Festival is offering its visitors a chance at a stroll through acres of stunning blooms. Along with flowers, guests can enjoy zip lines, paintball, a rope course, and many other activities fun for the whole family. Now, the festival runs through the end of April, but peak bloom won't last forever, so get your tickets soon. For more information, head on over to AppleValleyNewsNow.com.
An annual tradition returns this weekend at John Dam Plaza in Richland, the March for Respect. The rally brings together family and friends to honor individuals with disabilities. Sue Peterson and Brad Evans with the Arc of the Tri-Cities say the march helps raise awareness for both adults and children with developmental disabilities. The event started 15 years ago to help provide recognition and support for this community. Evans says it fills a major need.
People that otherwise don't have a very significant voice in the community have an event where they can basically be recognized as being just as important as anyone else, being respected. That's the March for Respect part of it, as individuals, as community members.
The event promotes celebration and inclusion. It's organized by the Voices for Disability Advocacy Coalition, a group comprised of several organizations dedicated to disability rights. The march begins tomorrow at noon in Richland at John Dam Plaza. Everyone is welcome.
Also happening this weekend in local living, The Hobbit will be performed at the Windermere Children's Theater. Some of the cast came by the Apple Valley News Now Broadcast Center earlier today. I got to meet some of them. It is brought to you by the Academy of Children's Theater. There is one performance tonight at 7, but also again on Saturday and Sunday, starting at 3 p.m. How proud are you of your actors?
Incredibly. One of the big challenges that people who haven't done any live theater don't really recognize is that you start out with just your lines, and then you add where you're on stage, where you have to move, then you add any props you have to hold, like all of the dwarves have weapons, right?
How delicious the morning is in this part of the world. The air is stuffed with comfort.
Gandalf did say we mustn't leave the path, but he didn't know all this.
I love it. The three actors you just saw there were Ethan, Nora, and Raleigh. Tickets are still available at academyofchildrenstheater.org.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
Get ready for the weekend. We're actually going to see a little bit of a break after tonight, but we are going to see some mountain snow showers continuing through the morning hours, transitioning to rain and drying up here in eastern Washington. So we get a little bit of a break for both Saturday and Sunday. Here's the activity tonight. Most of it out of the region overall. We'll see clearing skies. You might even see some nice little sun breaks, but there's still a chance of a pop-up stray shower or two with that system. Get ready. We get wet again on Sunday. This system moving in from the southwest once again. It's going to impact the west side of the state to begin with. Overnight Sunday into Monday is when we could see some local showers on our side of the mountains. So again, we're still very active. It's that wet, April showers bring Mayflowers type of time of the year. Showers decreasing overnight tonight. We're going to be in the 30s, the chilly 30s up in the Yakima and Kittitas Valley, and those upper 30s just under 40 degrees for the Columbia Basin. We are going to continue to see that mountain snow. This is beginning Saturday morning, but as we get into the afternoon hours, that'll transition over to rain and then just kind of drying up. Now, those mountain snow showers will return late Saturday into Sunday. The mountains are expected to pick up an inch or two, not a ton of snow, but right around the 4,000 foot and above elevations. Let's talk temperatures. We're in the 50s. We're right around our average, actually. We're going to be a little bit below the average Monday and Tuesday and sliding down with those cooler temperatures getting into the first week of April. By the way, April Fool's Day is on Tuesday. Here's what it looks like for Tri-Cities and Hermiston. Again, our average in these two cities, right around 61 degrees. We'll be slightly above that on Sunday, and then we're going to dip down just below the average there. All right, let's take a look at our 7-day planning forecast. So Saturday and Sunday, we kind of get a little bit of a break, as you can see here on the screen. The clouds building up as that system moves up from the southwest. And then we'll see the rain developing here on Monday. April Fool's Day on Monday should be pretty good. It looks to be dry, but we have a slight chance of showers heading into the week. Here's what it looks like for Yakima. Once again, dry for Saturday and Sunday. Slight chance of rain there on Mondays, whatever gets left over from that system moving in. And then on Tuesday, there's a slight chance of rain continuing with a little bit of unsettled weather next week. Ellensburg, you're looking at those chilly overnight lows tonight and tomorrow night. Then we warm back up above the freezing level with some wet weather possible on Monday. April Fool's Day, about a 20% chance of showers there. Start getting those jokes ready to go, or I should say those pranks ready to go for Tuesday. Looking pretty good, mostly dry weather for Saturday and Sunday in Walla Walla. However, Monday through Thursday, potentially seeing some showers there as well. Foothills of the Blues, always a little bit active this time of year. Temperature is going to be nice in Hermiston, 64 on Saturday with more rain showers Monday. And April 1st, looking good, 60 degrees. Temperatures cooling just slightly below the average. Wendy, Austin.
Stacey, thank you for that. Still ahead on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6.
In tonight's edition of Caught on Camera, we will show you an erupting volcano.
Ooh.
It's Markdown Madness now at Mattress Depot USA.
Get slam dunk savings of up to 60% off.
Beat the buzzer, these prices won't last long.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Hi, I'm Debbie Robertson. March is here, and that means one thing. It's time for the Nissan Now sales event at Bill Robertson Nissan. But don't wait too long. When March ends, these deals are gone.
And you don't have to wait for the best deals of the year at Bill Robertson Nissan. Drive home today in a new 2025 Nissan Rogue S all-wheel drive for just $395 a month on a 36-month lease. Or lease a new 2025 Nissan Sentra SV for only $299 a month for 36 months.
Come see us today at Bill and Debbie Robertson Nissan.
Wild Horse Resort and Casino is your destination for endless excitement, fun, and thrilling wins. Gear up to win a brand new Toyota Tacoma this March. Join us every Friday and Saturday to spin the wheel for your share of $10,000 cash and prizes. It's a 4x4 Fortune grand prize drawing on March 29th with 4 spins, 4 winners, and 1 new Tacoma. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. Celebrate 3 decades of fun.
Whether you're injured on the road or on the job, the big dogs at Brumback and Autumn will get you the full compensation. Leave nothing on the table. Brumback and Autumn. Bulldog tough.
Bad back? Get Good Feet with a personalized arch support system from the Good Feet store. Clinically proven to provide significant pain relief in only 4 weeks. Good Feet, good life. The Good Feet store. Book your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
with STIHL battery. Power up with free extra battery deals on select STIHL tools. Shop in-store and online.
Visit your Yakima and Tri-Cities Cadillac dealer today.
At Mattress Depot USA, we realize your top priority is to get a quality mattress at a great price.
And it never hurts to do business with someone local.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Well, check this out because it is time for our nightly Caught on Camera segment. We start in Hawaii. The Kilauea volcano started spewing lava into the air yet again. You see it there. This was the scene on Wednesday. Pretty impressive. Video shows Hawaii's most active volcano launching fountains of molten lava up to 180 meters high. The latest episode coincided with the unveiling of a new webcam set up by the USGS Hawaiian Volcano Observatory. So I don't know if it was just putting on a show for that.
Maybe.
Or I don't know.
Maybe.
It knew it was on camera.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
It sure is. All right. A truck carrying more than 100 cows overturned on an interstate ramp in northwest Indiana. Here's this video. It happened this morning in Gary. Sadly, a couple of cows died. According to Indiana State Police, the truck was carrying 127 cows when it flipped over on the ramp. Authorities set up a pen to get the cattle out while they worked to get the truck upright. No other injuries were reported. The Region's Only Live and Local News at 6:30 p.m. is coming up next. We're going to have an update on that breaking news we brought you at the top of this newscast.
And Stacy is coming back with your weekend first alert forecast. Plus, she'll have your ski report. And remember, download our brand new Apple Valley News Now weather app as well. It's simple. Just scan that QR code you see right there on your screen.
Looking for a great fishing hole? It's awesome. Fly the Northwest, Tuesday at 6.
At Floor & Home, we know how important it is for everyone to have a safe place. That's why we've partnered with the Boys and Girls Club between now and April 15th by donating a portion of our sales. Love the home and community you live in.
The Silverado Trail Boss. And a little work. And a little play. And a truck that says no to nothing. And Chevrolet.
It's Chevy Truck Month. Well-qualified buyers get 2.9% APR for 72 months on this Silverado.
See your community Chevy dealers.
The biggest mattress event of the year is on now at More Furniture. It's the perfect opportunity to get your best night's rest ever with that Tempur-Pedic mattress you've been craving. It's never been easier. Right now, get 72 months interest-free financing. Make 72 equal monthly payments. Pay absolutely no interest. And best of all, no money down. We'll also provide free white glove delivery and removal of your old mattress. Visit your local More Furniture showroom for a test rest today.
Bathfitter showers have got people talking. Our wide selection of showers means it's exactly what we wanted. Seamless and watertight walls are much easier to clean than tiles and grout. And they stay in excellent shape. Every Bathfitter shower is backed by a lifetime warranty. And with thousands of 5-star reviews, the experience exceeds expectations. It's no wonder millions of Bathfitter customers love their new shower. It just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
It's Markdown Madness now at Mattress Depot USA.
Get slam dunk savings on premium mattress sets.
Like $99 for each piece on any size mattress.
Or $5.99 for a king-size Sealy plush mattress.
Even a queen-size Sealy plush mattress for $3.99.
Beat the buzzer. With crazy prices like this, they won't last long.
Get here before Markdown Madness ends March 31st.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
For over 49 years, Shelby's Floral has been your homegrown neighbor, bringing joy and beauty to every occasion. We're more than just a flower shop and specialize in beautiful custom arrangements, live plants, silk florals, and home decor. Our experienced designers are here to help you with all your floral needs, ensuring that every bouquet is as special as the moment it celebrates. Visit us today at our brand new location on Clearwater in Kennewick. We're part of your community and can't wait to help you celebrate life's moments. Shelby's Floral.
At Floor & Home, we know how important it is for everyone to have a safe place. That's why we've partnered with the Boys and Girls Club between now and April 15th by donating a portion of our sales. Love the home and community you live in.
We're here with what's new this morning.
And what's next for you? Because we're on all morning long.
Put some good in your morning with the #1 most watched morning TV station in town.
Good morning, America.
And Good Morning Northwest.
Next, ET, our exclusive with Viola Davis entering her action star era. Plus, only we're on set of Nathan Lane's new comedy.
Oh, I thought you were DoorDash. Oh. It's ET.
Next, ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
Continuing to follow breaking news tonight, please take a look at your screen. The Washington State Patrol issued an Amber Alert for a 2-year-old named Kamara Vegas. She went missing today from Seattle. She has black hair, is 3 feet tall, weighs 50 to 70 pounds. Vega was last seen wearing Mickey Mouse pajamas and white shoes.
And we do want to point out the child was last seen with 47-year-old Kiana Marks, who is 5 feet 2 inches, weighs 115 pounds, black hair and brown eyes. Marks was last seen wearing a black jacket with a gray hoodie and black pants. They could be riding in a 2020 gray Dodge Challenger. Listen to the license plate. It's BVM6985.
If you see them or know where they might be, please call 911 immediately.
All right, it is time to get a look at weather as the weekend is coming up. Plus, we have our ski report as well.
That's right. Let's send it over to Stacy.
Time now for your Schweitzer Mountain Ski Report. It was a stormy day. Look at the blustery snow. Visibility low, but people still up there skiing it anyway. And you know what? The good news is things are only going to get better. The snow has been holding up beautifully from what I hear on all of our mountains around the area. Let's take a look at our ski report. We're looking at some sunshine, maybe a few raindrops when those temperatures warm up to 36 tomorrow. However, a nice little fresh pack of powder coming overnight. Ski Bluewood is looking at more snow, picking it up there. Should see a couple of inches coming over the weekend, so not a bad looking forecast there. And if you're heading to White Pass this weekend, look for some snowflakes there as well. Temperatures, though, 37. That might transition to some rain. Here's what it looks like at the ski resorts this weekend. Schweitzer picking up 2 inches Saturday, an inch at White Pass. Gonna not see so much on Saturday for Bluewood and Mission Ridge, but a little bit more coming our way Sunday. So overall, all of our ski areas are in good shape, and ski season is quickly coming to an end. Most of our ski resorts wrap up at the end of April, so get out there and enjoy it. And Schweitzer, I gotta come see you soon. Guys, back to you.
All right, Stacey, thank you. We are learning more tonight about Mabton Mayor Rachel Morales' recall appeal being denied.
The Washington Supreme Court ruling the recall process can move forward, but not all the justices were in agreement. Our Emily Goodell has more.
3 out of 9 Washington Supreme Court judges opposed the majority opinion to reject the recall appeal, a decision that wasn't made based on the charges themselves. The recall petition filed last July claims Mayor Rachel Ruelas broke state law and violated her oath of office by failing to adopt the 2024 budget and using the city website to advertise her personal business. 3 judges dissenting, saying the charges are factually and legally insufficient, but the other 6...
By a majority decision, the court said they are factually and legally correct to go before the voters.
Petitioners can now start gathering the signatures from residents who support the recall, and they only need 58 to get it on the ballot. And once signatures are certified by the auditor's office, then it's election time.
It's highly likely that the this will be a special election conducted for the city of Matteson alone. We can manage that kind of an election internally here in this office, and we will do that in order to get the issue before the voters.
If the recall is successful, the council can appoint someone else temporarily.
The governing body selects a replacement, an interim person to fill.
If the recall is unsuccessful, there's still the primary election coming up this fall for the mayor position. However, the county auditor tells me regardless of the recall results, there's nothing stopping Mayor Ruelas from running again this fall. Reporting from the Yakima Newsroom, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
New tonight, a very special benefit celebrating the life of a Tri-Cities hockey player named Peyton Steele,
while raising awareness for Wolff-Parkinson-White syndrome. Family and friends gathered at the Hapo Ice Pavilion in Pasco to honor the life of Tri-Cities hockey player Peyton Steele. They're there now. They'll be there for the next, about half an hour. Photos of Peyton filled the arena, while the sound of skates cutting through the ice and hockey pucks hitting the boards serve as a reminder of his love for the game. His family says while the loss is difficult, they hope his memory will live on and help raise awareness about Wolff-Parkinson-White syndrome.
I'm just so happy that so many people have come together and just trying to look at all the positive aspects of this tragedy that did happen. I know that within the universe, when a bad thing happens, an equal good thing happens too. And so it's just about trying to find all the positive sides of this and spreading awareness. That way this doesn't happen to more people.
A celebration of life for Peyton will be held at South Hills Church in Kennewick on April 11th at 6 p.m. The community is invited to attend and encouraged to wear their hockey jerseys in his honor. $160 million in health funding for Washington State has been canceled.
Derek Strom from our sister station in Spokane reports on what exactly has been cut.
Washington is losing around $160 million in federal funding. $130 million of that will be in canceled grants that were supposed to go to the State Department of Health. Thousands of federal jobs are being cut from the CDC, the FDA, and others. Senator Patty Murray says the Trump administration's plan to make HHS more efficient could result in cutting critical health programs and research.
Pushing out 20,000 workers at a preeminent health agency, choking off funding for cancer research, and eliminating funding that prevents infectious diseases like measles will not make Americans healthier.
Senator Murray's not sure how these cuts and canceled grants will affect organizations here locally yet, but she's worried about how it will affect regional health districts and organizations that track diseases across our state.
I am here to tell people in this country that I'm angry. And I'm watching an administration come in and change the course in life and health and well-being of people in my communities, and I'm fighting back.
Research institutions like Washington State say it's unclear if any of the grants it's expecting from HHS will be canceled. The university says it's had many notifications of pauses or stop work orders for federal grants in recent weeks. Providence is also set to receive $2 million in federal grant funding this year, but it's unsure if the cuts will affect that. Providence sent a statement that reads in part, quote, "As we do whenever funding changes to federally supported public health programs are proposed, Providence is carefully evaluating HHS's announcement to understand what it might mean for our patients, caregivers, physicians, and communities." Other organizations like the Native Project are among the organizations expecting federal grants from HHS.
That was Derek Strom reporting, and we are hoping to learn more about the local cuts in the coming months.
And Wendy, new at 6:30, the Walla Walla Public Schools Board of Directors announcing the district's next superintendent. The Board of Directors unanimously choosing Dr. Ben Guyon to become the next superintendent once contract negotiations and a background check is successful. The doctor will take over duties as superintendent on July 1st. He is currently serving as assistant superintendent for another school district. He has over 30 years of experience in public education.
A quick sports note for you. The WHL regular season has come to an end, but now it's time for two of the greatest words in sports, playoff time. The Tri-City Americans wrapped up their regular season with a hard-fought 3-2 loss to Seattle Thunderbirds on Sunday. After a few days to regroup, the team packed up and hit the road for Victoria, where they will take on the Royals in the first round of the WHL playoffs tonight. Puck drop for Game 1 coming up really soon here, 7:05 in Victoria.
The Kraken Plays of the Week, sponsored by Legends Casino.
All right, time now to present your Kraken Plays of the Week, where we highlight the latest exciting action from the Seattle Kraken.
So it is time to check out some of the key moments from their recent matchup against the Calgary Flames.
Here's our Dan Hansen.
And the pregame starts at 7 o'clock on MeTV channel 42.2 in the Tri-Cities, channels 35.2 in Yakima and 14.2 in Walla Walla. MeTV is also on Spectrum channel 182. The news at 6:30 is just getting started, but coming up next, weather.
Yes, of course. Stacy is up next with your full first alert forecast. Check out this beautiful picture here from Yakima tonight. We will be right back after this.
Jay Dalia, Jessica Jalal, and Josh Colbreth. Good morning, Northwest from Apple Valley News Now.
It's Markdown Madness now at Mattress Depot USA.
Get slam dunk savings of up to 60% off.
Beat the buzzer, these prices won't last long.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
The best deals of the year are going on now at Overturf Kia, with a huge selection to choose from. Looking for a multi-purpose vehicle that comes in both gas and gas-electric hybrid? There's room for everyone in a new 2025 Kia Carnival, starting at just $38,990. Plus, get 5.49% interest for up to 72 months. Overturf Kia at the base of the Blue Bridge in Kennewick.
Wild Horse Resort and Casino is your destination for endless excitement, fun, and thrilling wins. Gear up to win a brand new Toyota Tacoma this March. Join us every Friday and Saturday to spin the wheel for your share of $10,000 cash and prizes. It's a 4x4 Fortune grand prize drawing on March 29th with 4 spins, 4 winners, and 1 new Tacoma. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. Celebrate 3 decades of fun.
Right now at More Furniture, furnish your entire home for less than $100 per month. Get the Cody living room, including power reclining sofa, love, and recliner for $19.95, and the Meadow dining for $11.95. Complete your vision with the Meadow bedroom for $19.95. Get all 3 rooms for less than $100 per month with no money down, no interest, and free white glove delivery. Plus, we'll remove and donate your gently used pieces locally. Only at More Furniture, where everyone gets more for less.
It's recommended that people of average risk get screened for colon cancer starting at age 45. There's more at applevalleynewsnow.com.
Prosser Digestive Health Center reminds us that colon cancer screening saves lives. This is how we care.
Feeling overwhelmed? It's time to shed your worries, literally. At Columbia Basin Buildings and Sheds, we've got the perfect shed to clear the clutter, create space, and bring peace to your life. Man cave, playhouse, done. Want something custom? We'll build it just the way you want it. And we deliver for free. Spring is here. Shed the mess, shed the stress. See dealer for special pricing. Visit Columbia Basin Building and Sheds today, 3680 West Van Giesen in West Richland, or 3005 Yakima Valley Highway in Sunnyside.
Attention Kennewick Irrigation District customers. Due to worsening drought conditions in Washington State, we recommend that you prepare landscaping needs now, for restrictions will likely occur later. Use voluntary watering schedule to ease your lawn into future restriction. Use drip and hose irrigation to focus water where it's needed. Your water conservation efforts today will directly impact the availability of water throughout the irrigation season. Remember, every drop counts. For more information, visit KID.org and click the Drought Information button.
At Mattress Depot USA, we realize your top priority is to get a quality mattress at a great price.
And it never hurts to do business with someone local.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
A man in Portland, Oregon, on a mission to figure out who keeps dumping bottles of urine in his neighborhood recycling bins.
Okay, Steve Dunn from ABC affiliate KATU has more on the mystery.
Yeah, this is the bin.
This is a story that begins with a blue recycling bin. But trust me, it doesn't end there.
It is tragically gross.
And that may be putting it lightly.
So you're kind of like, okay, this is disgusting.
Alex Van Dyne spent years working in television news throughout the country, but he never imagined standing in front of the camera talking about...
You kind of know what the urine smells like.
Yes, urine. That's what this story is about. But before you turn away, understand that this could be you, living in a Northeast Portland neighborhood, minding your own business when he shows up in the middle of the night. This all started in September when Van Dyne and his wife noticed their garbage bins had not been collected.
So I went to open the blue bin, and lo and behold, there was a nice deposit of gallon-sized bottles of urine, to put it plainly. And there were 6 of them.
6 bottles of urine in his recycling bin. The garbage hauler wouldn't take it. It's biohazard.
So what does your wife think about all this?
Yeah, she's befuddled as well.
Eventually, Van Dyne pulled his garbage bins, hoping that the urine dropper would go away. And he did. Straight to the neighbor's bin, and then another neighbor.
It sort of started to, unravel. And I don't know why he's hitting the same location so many times. That doesn't make any sense to me. Or why he is doing it.
So who is this man driving a late model vehicle depositing bottles of urine? This grainy video shows him pulling up, getting out, and leaving the jugs behind. Van Dyne has shared his ordeal on the social app called Nextdoor. He's been flooded with theories as to the reason behind it all.
Somebody was like, maybe it's a ring that they've kidnapped some people and they're trying to get rid of their fecal matter in the most bizarre way possible.
He has filed a police report. He says he was told that if the urine had gone in the regular garbage bin, it wouldn't be a crime. But because it's in the blue bin, it is. So now Van Dyne is on a mission to find out who this is. Getting his license plate will be crucial.
And I've actually, started putting my bins back out again the night before and putting him in a different position just to see if I could get a better video of him.
He doesn't plan to move, nothing like that. He loves the neighborhood, has lived here since 2006. But he does have a message.
Maybe he's watching, I don't know. Please stop. Please, just don't do it anymore.
And through it all, Van Dyne has managed to find some levity in the situation.
It's a lot of pee.
And you just had the feeling he couldn't wait to say this.
This guy's really pissing me off.
Well, there's that.
Story of the century. Steve Dunn reporting cops say they are asking for help from the public. I think we'll keep everybody posted.
All right, you stay on that for
I'll
us.
stay on the story too.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
Get ready for the weekend. We're actually going to see a little bit of a break after tonight, but we are going to see some mountain snow showers continuing through the morning hours, transitioning to rain and drying up here in eastern Washington. So we get a little bit of a break for both Saturday and Sunday. Here's the activity tonight. Most of it out of the region overall. We'll see clearing skies. You might even see some nice little sun breaks, but there's still a chance of a pop-up stray shower or two with that system. Get ready. We get wet again on Sunday. This system moving in from the southwest once again. It's going to impact the west side of the state to begin with. Overnight Sunday into Monday is when we could see some local showers on our side of the mountains. So again, we're still very active. It's that wet, April showers bring Mayflowers type of time of the year. Showers decreasing overnight tonight. We're going to be in the 30s, the chilly 30s up in the Yakima, Kittitas Valley, and those upper 30s just under 40 degrees for the Columbia Basin. We are going to continue to see that mountain snow. This is beginning Saturday morning, but as we get into the afternoon hours, that'll transition over to rain and then just kind of drying up. Now, those mountain snow showers will return late Saturday into Sunday. The mountains are expected to pick up an inch or two, not a ton of snow, but right around the 4,000 foot and above elevations. Let's talk temperatures. We're in the 50s. We're right around our average, actually. We're going to be a little bit below the average Monday and Tuesday and sliding down with those cooler temperatures getting into the first week of April. By the way, April Fool's Day is on Tuesday. Here's what it looks like for Tri-Cities and Hermiston. Again, our average in these two cities right around 61 degrees. We'll be slightly above that on Sunday, and then we're going to dip down just below the average there. All right, let's take a look at our 7-day planning forecast. So Saturday and Sunday, we kind of get a little bit of a break, as you can see here on the screen. The clouds building up as that system moves up from the southwest. And then we'll see the rain developing here on Monday. April Fool's Day on Monday should be pretty good. It looks to be dry, but we have a slight chance of showers heading into the week. Here's what it looks like for Yakima. Once again, dry for Saturday and Sunday. Slight chance of rain there on Mondays, whatever gets left over from that system moving in. And then on Tuesday, there's a slight chance of rain continuing with a little bit of unsettled weather next week. Ellensburg, you're looking at those chilly overnight lows tonight and tomorrow night. Then we warm back up above the freezing level with some wet weather possible on Monday. April Fool's Day, about a 20% chance of showers there. Start getting those jokes ready to go, or I should say those pranks ready to go for Tuesday. Looking pretty good, mostly dry weather for Saturday and Sunday in Walla Walla. However, Monday through Thursday, potentially seeing some showers there as well. Foothills of the Blues, always a little bit active this time of year. Temperature is going to be nice in Hermiston, 64 on Saturday with more rain showers Monday. And April 1st, looking good, 60 degrees. Temperatures cooling just slightly below the average. Wendy, Austin.
All right, Stacey, thank you. We'll be right back.
As much as we may not like it, life is not a spectator sport. We're forced to handle situations, make decisions, and take risks, no matter how small. That's why it's always disruptive when someone else's carelessness leaves us on the sidelines.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through March 31st, receive rebates up to $1,300 off, plus a free thermostat on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air. Terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details.
This is my dad's superhero chair. My dad needed this chair because he had knee surgery when I beat him in basketball.
Meredith Furniture has superhero chairs that most people call lift chairs. They have any type of chair you need, supportive, stylish, and so easy to use. Find the perfect lift chair for your loved ones at Meredith Furniture, where comfort meets convenience. Meredith Furniture on South First in Washington, right next to Hobby Lobby.
So what do you think about these?
We like this.
Yeah, we love it.
When it's time for an update or complete remodel, Rebath is with you every step of the way.
We're going to take everything down to the
From design and products to removal and installation, we handle the entire process to create a beautiful and functional bathroom for whatever your life needs.
Honey, you were right. Turned out.
Rebath, with you every step of the way. Call us or visit rebath.com to learn more about no interest, no payments for 12 months.
Experience the power of Pocket iNet, your local trusted internet provider with over 25 years of expertise. We deliver fast and reliable internet, ensuring whole home coverage at an affordable price. Enjoy seamless connectivity with advanced Wi-Fi controls, smart home network security, and premium services. Whether you're indoors or outdoors, stay connected with Pocket iNet. Elevate your digital experience today. Visit pocketinet.com to learn more.
Yakima Federal Savings and Loan was founded in 1905 and has kept your money safe and sound for 120 years. Your deposits at YakFed help people buy homes and build strong communities. We believe in giving back, proudly supporting local events and organizations that make a difference where we all live and work. With 10 local branch locations, we're committed to our communities and keeping your money secure. Experience the difference. Call, click, or come by and make the switch today.
As much as we may not like it, life is not a spectator sport. We're forced to handle situations, make decisions, and take risks, no matter how small. That's why it's always disruptive when someone else's carelessness leaves us on the sidelines.
Seattle battles Dallas in the deep, Saturday at 7 on MeTV.
Welcome back, everybody. In music, local music news, that is.
Here you go. The British folk rock group Mumford & Sons is stopping at the Gorge Amphitheater this summer. The group will play on July 18th.
Mumford & Sons just released their 5th album, Rushmere. Tickets go on sale Friday, April 4th. Final word when we return.
Discover Walla Walla Wine, where exceptional terroir meets unforgettable experiences. Delight in renowned varietals amidst breathtaking vineyards. Join us in crafting memorable moments. Connect with us at wallawallawine.com.
Hi, I'm Rowdy with Total Energy Management. For 40 years, we've been keeping the Tri-Cities comfortable with top-notch heating and air conditioning services. We take pride in delivering exceptional service and unbeatable deals. Right now, you can save big with up to $4,900 in rebates and tax credits on a new Carrier heating and cooling system. So turn to the experts at Total Energy Management to ensure your house is the perfect temperature year-round. Visit TEMINC.com or call 946-4500 to learn more.
At Mattress Depot USA, we're all about being friendly.
Customer friendly.
Our sleep consultants would tailor the perfect sleep solution just for you.
Local friendly.
We grew up here.
Brand friendly.
The top brands like Sealy, Stearns & Foster, Tempur-Pedic.
Price friendly.
We always give you the best value.
We might just be the friendliest place on earth. Excuse me? Don't worry, you're still the happiest.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Like most people, my days are non-stop. When I'm working, I need to stay focused, not worried about my finances. That's why I went looking for a bank that makes managing my money effortless. Apple was exactly what I needed. Helpful people with easy-to-use tools. Now, I spend less time stressing about money and more time doing the things I enjoy. Where do you credit union?
In 1997, my father-in-law, John Ramsey, started this business.
We took it from 2.5 acres. Now we're 22 acres.
What separates us is you're not just a number when you walk in the door.
Professional, on time. They answer all my questions.
If you're looking for a high-quality trailer at the right price, this is the place.
It feels like a home away from home.
I can guarantee when you buy an RV from us, you are part of the Broadmoor family.
At Broadmoor RV,
we make everything fun!
The Subaru A Lot to Love event is here, which means it's time for some spring cleaning at McCurley Subaru. And this March, your trade is worth more than ever. Right now, we're giving you an extra $500 off any vehicle purchase when you trade in a vehicle, plus special event savings on every new and pre-owned vehicle. And with exclusive low-rate financing, driving home a new ride has never been easier. Get to McCurley Subaru today, where your trade is worth more this March.
Discover Walla Walla Wine, where exceptional terroir meets unforgettable experiences. Delight in renowned varietals amidst breathtaking vineyards. Join us in crafting memorable moments. Connect with us at wallawallawine.com.
Looking for a great fishing hole?
It's awesome.
Fly the Northwest, Tuesday at 6.
One final look at your weather, planning your day for tomorrow. A little bit of a chilly start here in the Yakima and Kittitas Valley, 40s in the Tri-Cities. Everybody will be close to the 50s by the middle of the day, and we're going to stay there in most of our areas. However, Tri-Cities and Hermiston will touch in the 60s. So overall, dry day tomorrow. Look for some sunshine, so if you have any outdoor sporting activities to go to, not a bad day, although you might need a light sweater out the door. With that said, have a great weekend. Enjoy the drier weekend out there.
All right, Stacey, thanks so much. Very excited for the weekend.
Me too.
So let's get it started. Thanks for joining us on the News at 6.
Hoping your news is good news. Bye-bye.